What's going on, you guys? My name is Nathan, and before we get into this, I'd just like to apologize if maybe I sound a little bit irritable or frustrated, because I have gone and recorded the audio for this commentary 3 times now, or this is the 3rd time. The first time I was just didn't sound excited, so that was bad, and the second time I did it, but I had my mic muted somehow. I don't even remember muting it, but it was like that. And now I'm doing it again, but now, let's talk about what I actually want to talk about today, and that is how to get better at sniping in Team Fortress 2, because I feel like it's a topic that's not covered in a lot of videos, and at least not in the way sort of where I want to talk about it, and that is what maps to play, and why those maps are good for doing this. Yes, okay. And, the map that I would recommend you guys if you want to get better at sniping is to play Capture the Flag 2 Fort 24/7, specifically Drunken Bombers, because Drunken Bombers is amazing. And now let me explain to you why and start and talk normally. Alright? Okay. Whew. Yes. So, my reasoning for thinking 2 Fort is amazing, other than it actually being amazing, of course, is that it, specifically, as a sniper, you will find yourself put into a lot of different combat situations, such as medium range, close range, and long range. And you get a little bit of interesting dynamics based on the characters that are going to be at these ranges. Now, the first thing you need to know about 2 Fort, if you haven't played on it before, you're just starting to play the game, and for whatever reason you're deciding to start as a sniper, is that this map is completely symmetrical. Both sides are the exact same thing, just sort of flip-flopped. It's like you took one and rotated it around some sort of axis that's not there and put it over there. Which makes me realize how easy it was for the map designers to make this map. They made half of it, and then they rotated it and changed the color. So, interesting. But what you find first on both sides as a sniper is that you will spawn and inevitably go up onto the battlements, or this little top area that both sides have, and you will look across, and there will be other snipers aiming for your face, waiting to do their taunt right after their kill, because that's what they do for whatever reason. And, there's your, I guess not necessarily long-range combat, but what I like to consider long-range combat, because you're facing off against other snipers. And, it makes for a very interesting, practice situation, where you have to be careful about how much of your body is showing. You have to be aware, if there's those blue dots in the back wall, signifying that they're scoped in on your position, or if you already know they're outside and where they're going to be. You have to learn to react to what you see very, very quick, which is not only helpful for the sniper class, it's very, very helpful for pretty much every class in the game, because, I mean, first-person shooter, good reaction time, sort of go hand in hand for becoming a good player. What is this medic doing? Huh, okay. And, now the second, so we talked about that, other snipers get better reaction time, and apparently that one soldier over there. And so that helps you build your reaction time, or lower your reaction time, whichever one's the right one. And, the other thing is you obviously have this bridge in the middle that is slightly covered with the few cheaply broken panels that are sitting on top of it, with the exception of those. And, there will be a lot of the other classes running across that bridge, unless you have a good engineer, and he will have mini sentries, and mini sentries stop everything. So that's sort of the only way you're going to get around that type of combat. And that type of combat is that sort of close range, mid-range type of thing, where you inevitably have those heavy medics running across the bridge to come after your intelligence, and you gotta snipe that heavy. You gotta fully charge your shot and hit him in the face. Then you gotta see that medic, and you have to throw your Girardi on that medic, and then you have to go after that medic with your Bushwalker, or however you say it, and get that crit, because that's how that class setup works, and it is awesome. And I'm surprised that scout didn't hit that soldier spy multiple times right there. That was kind of ridiculous. And, so being able to have this, combination of switching between long range, medium range, and close range combat, sort of whenever the enemy team sees fit and decides to challenge you, is very, very helpful for getting better, because you're not... I know they always say master of... what is it? jack of all trades, master of none, or something like that. But in Team Fortress 2, you pretty much want to try to be as good at as many different situations as possible, because I don't know, it's a first-person shooter, and that just works like that. And the only thing, or not necessarily the only thing, the another interesting thing you're faced with, and that's because it's Team Fortress, is rocket jumpers and sticky jumpers. And you know, being a sniper, you will get tunnel vision. It will happen. You'll see a sniper jump out from behind a wall, and you're like, man, I gotta get this guy. So you're gonna stay scoped in. And of course, while you're still scoped in, there is a soldier. He might have the market gardener, and he might be jumping right towards you, and he may kill you with a shovel, and you may freak out because you didn't realize it was coming, and you had tunnel vision, and then you realize you need to be more aware of your surroundings, and you become better because you learn from your mistakes, because that's how that works. So you have this other dynamic of what might as well be aerial combat, because the skybox is unusually high on this map. And you have demo men, you have soldiers who are flying at you every once in a while, and you gotta take them out, because if you don't, you might die, and that's not the goal. How are you gonna support your team if you die? You're not. That's just a fact of life for Team Fortress or anything. The server I'm playing on right now, even though this isn't technically, what is that heavy doing? Does he not see me? He's clearly shooting at me. He should know that I'm going to shoot him in the face, and he's going to die. But what I was saying is, the server I've been playing on for about like the past month, because I've been playing a lot of Team Fortress until recently. I had to take a break, so I didn't burn out in the game and not like it anymore. It's the Drunken Bomber servers, and they are an amazing group of people. So amazing that I've literally only played on their servers for so long, and actually have gotten enough loyalty points to join the Drunken Bombers group, and I'm now a person in the Drunken Bombers group, and it's awesome, just because everybody in Drunken Bombers is amazing, and now I get to be one of those people and wear the tag and feel amazing, even though there's a good chance a lot of people don't know what it means, which it's okay. And so this video is actually coming to an end, and I'll probably do other videos, maybe do like a series kind of thing, like how to get better at sniping. I don't know, but it's what I like to do. And so I hope you guys found this helpful, and if you did, maybe like, leave a comment, something like that. Subscribe to me if you want to see more things like this. Maybe I can help you, because I'm a medic. Yeah, that is all.